welcome to Caught on the Third Act. This is the 18th broadcast, and I have a little thing special today, a little something to give away today, and I hope you are all tuned in, watching, and interested, and I hope that we can get started and get a few new viewers here on a regular basis. Today is December 29th. This is the very last broadcast of the year. And so, in an effort to improve things for next year, I'm giving away a Barnes & Noble Nook tablet and a $25 gift certificate. Not showing up very well. Alright, so maybe I need to dial back the background remover, but all in all, still working pretty well. Anyhow, shall we get started for the day? What you should notice over there is the URL for when I actually do the whole giveaway thing and give you the keyword, which I'm not sure when I'm going to reveal that. And unfortunately, yes, I do know that it still said the pre-recorded video part. I actually hit the wrong scene for me to start this. I forgot that I had the banner going across the top at that point, but it should be fixed now that we have the chat up above as well. I switched scenes. Hopefully my head is back on and I'm not decapitated or leaving a partial head on the camera here, but no. Ah, I'm phasing out! Ah! Oh. Anyhow, today I thought I'd work on something just completely random, for fun, nothing related to the project. I have no idea where this story is going to go, but let's find out. Just because I'm obsessed by this stupid feature. Oh, good. First line, half inch, okay. Best feature ever. Sounds cutting out? Is it better now? Wow, my whole arm disappeared this time. Okay, I'm glad it's back. Don't ask why I'm writing about snow. I really have no idea at this point. I don't even know who Sam is. I don't know if Sam is a guy or a girl at this point. No, haven't decided. What I like about improvisation. Just go. Don't worry about anything else. I guess I did decide it was a him. But I could change that at any moment, so meh. There. Why'd you go there? I guess that's the best reason too, huh? What do you think? Should Sam be a guy or a girl? Should Sam be a dog? That. The options, the options. I don't think I've ever written a story from the perspective of an animal before. That could be interesting. No beagles. No Porthos for you. Not in this story. You can tell where I'm kind of leaning so far. Of course, I'm still not convinced this Sam is actually a animal, but different sort of animal. Reindeer? Interesting. Kinsey. Dark story. Should Sam and Mackenzie actually, should all of them be dead? Be a little morbid, but different. Let's see. But is morbid bad in this case? Fair enough. Who isn't creepy? If you look at anyone in any way, shape, or form to enough depth, everybody is creepy at some level or in some way. I think I'm going to keep them as kids. So far, I haven't said anything that would preclude them from being animals, but I kind of want them to throw snowballs or something like that. Do stuff that animals generally cannot or do not do in the real world. I almost think that I should make the magic word the word, but it's not. Just that the two of us have said it enough during this broadcast already that it seems like it should be. But we'll get to that later. I admit I've been saying it a lot in recent months myself. Not even sure why. Mindset in general that I've had in recent months. Too much travel, warping the brain. Warping my fragile little mind. I could say that like Cartman. Something along those lines. Maybe not Swiss, but something a little more rotten tasting. Or, yeah, I think that's more appropriate. Yeah, at least, especially in that first season. It's said almost constantly. And then they kind of slow down on it because, well, they don't need to hit people over the head with that fact because they've said it so much. But I think in the season 2 through whatever it was when it ended, they say it maybe once or twice every few weeks or a few episodes. It was a really great show, and it really could have gone on for a long time, but the network, if I remember correctly, started moving it around at random. I think they were deliberately trying to kill it off for some reason. Sometimes you couldn't even find it on air when it was supposed to be on air, and it would go for weeks without another episode, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's 3 episodes in a row in consecutive weeks, and it just got moved around way too much all of a sudden. Like I said, I think they were trying to kill it off. Exactly. I think what they want to do is justify the reason that they're canceling it. Oh, it's not getting the ratings anymore. That's because nobody can find it. Yes, I went there. Leave me alone. What else are kids supposed to do in the middle of winter? Especially in the northern states. You answer me that. You read my mind. Really morbid thought just slipped through my head. Not going to talk about that. Guy has gotten a little creepy for. Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. I'm trying to. That's why I'm not saying the words that popped into my head. Yep. Worse. Well, still only you as a viewer at the moment, which is, as always, disappointing. I mean, I love having you as a viewer, but I wish there were tried this time. Tried to make things happen. You know, in most cases, right at the halfway point would be a good point to point out the magic word. It's usually either at the very beginning, right in the middle, or at the very end. But I'm not going to do it right now. I refuse to be cliche and put it right in the middle of the thing. Everybody who decides to come along and watch this down the road will go straight to the 30-minute mark if it's not right at the beginning. It's not going to be here. It's not going to be at this 30-minute mark, even though it seems tempting to do it. But anyway, Legine, I'll tell you later what popped into my head for this particular story. But it's much too morbid, and I'm not going with it for the broadcast. Thank you. That was a call from my sister. I think the answer is yes. What's what? No, no, that was just Allo, Google Allo, notifying me that my sister responded. I'll miss Google, or miss Allo when it goes away. It's set to be killed off in March, so really needs to get its act together with regards to messaging. Mic is just really good. Thought I turned it down a bit. Entirely possible the gain is still high. Fine. Fine. I am a messy present opener. I always have been, always will be, and Sam is too. Leave me alone. And now... No, just kidding. No, seriously. Now it's time for the magic word. The magic word is introspective. INTROSPECTIVE. Joy. Enter that somewhere. Wonder where. I really wonder where you should, enter this magic word at. Anyway, back to the story. Are you one of the twins? Are you? Did you grow up in my story? Is that what's going on here? Yes, they are. McKenzie. I don't think McKenzie survives much longer. I think, fundamentally, that years down the road, Joy and Sam get to be very close. I remember McKenzie very fondly and wish. I'm not sure if they're going to be a couple or not, but still. Indeed. Super, super sad face. I think that about wraps up this particular story. It's a little more sad than I imagined it would be, but I think it's a good little story. A slice of life for small kids, young kids. Smart enough to realize that his mother is upset, though he doesn't understand that it's out of fear and compassion. But, in any event, that pretty much wraps up this broadcast. I could go on for another 5 minutes here for no good reason, but I'll instead talk about the contest a little bit more, I guess the giveaway a little bit more. There's a slight technical, I guess, legal definition between, or indifference between contest and giveaway. But I am indeed, again, giving away a Nook tablet, 7-inch tablet, and it apparently has Android Oreo on it, 8.0, and a $25 Barnes & Noble gift card to go with it, so you can buy some stories or other content for said tablet, or whatever you like with it from Barnes & Noble. And basically, whoever enters the magic word and gets picked by me will receive this tablet. They are responsible for any and all taxes, fees, fines, blah blah blah, as state, federal, government, international law requires. I'm just going to send it to you and you're responsible for it, whoever the winner is. Of course, if there's only one person that enters, that one person wins, whoever that person may be. I'm going to hold the drawing sometime on January 1st, and I will notify the winner directly. And if no one at all enters, well, maybe the damn thing for myself. I don't know. I don't need a new tablet, but we'll see. But be there one entry or 1,000, I will pick a single person to receive this tablet. So, good luck. I hope you got the magic word there. If not, the broadcast will be on YouTube. Go back and play it as much as you need to until you get that magic word. And then go to that URL right over there. There. And fill out the form. I need your name, your email address, the magic word, and if you want to tell me something, that's great too. But you don't have to tell me anything beyond the magic word and your email address if you don't want to, but I at least need that much so I can get in contact with you to get your shipping information. So that will do it for this broadcast. Thank you for watching as always, and I hope that you'll be back in 2019 for the very first broadcast of 2019, which will be, ironically, broadcast number 19, and we'll see how things go from there. I'm thinking the first broadcast will be towards the end of January, just to give myself a little break, and I have some big projects at work coming up, so I'm not entirely sure that I'll feel up to doing a broadcast before the end of the month, but it will be sometime towards the end of January, so I'll see you then. Take care.